Welcome back to Gruber Motor Company. I'm Pete Gruber, and today we have an exciting new tale about a Tesla Roadster that was crashed twice during production, once at the Lotus plant at Hethel UK and once in the US, and then ended up being sold to a crown prince in Abu Dhabi, and then ended up at a Tesla service center in the US to be dismantled for parts. For those of you that have not seen our world's fastest mutant roadster video, I'm going to give you a little backstory on the history of that car. If you have seen the video, check the description for the timestamp and skip ahead. So now let's talk about VIN 581 for a minute. VIN 581 is the fastest original Tesla Roadster, which we purchased from the original owner, a completely dead car, for parts, only to find out that it had a high-performance mutant experimental motor in it. This experimental motor allowed the car to achieve a 0 to 60 in 3 seconds flat, as opposed to the normal 3.7 or 3.9 seconds for a Roadster. Apparently, this customer had pre-purchased an earlier Tesla Roadster, a signature 100 VIN 75 Roadster. The story claims that VIN 75 was being assembled in Hethel UK at the Lotus plant and was crashed during test driving. Fortunately, the Roadster was repairable and eventually got shipped to Tesla USA for final assembly, scheduled for final delivery to this anxious customer. VIN 75 actually ended up being crashed again during another test drive in the USA, so the customer finally decided he no longer wanted this Roadster. Tesla scrambled at this point and offered him another Roadster, which is VIN 581, apparently from their test vehicle lineup, not realizing it was being released with an experimental drive motor. As is often the case after we release a video, the fact checkers add more content, and somebody actually found out what happened to the rejected VIN 75 Roadster, which got crashed twice and repaired. Prepare yourself for the following details, especially if you're one of our avid Roadster fanatics. The only details available from this Facebook post are: it was again fixed and went to Dubai, actually Abu Dhabi, where it got bricked twice. A brick Roadster is a dead Roadster which in advanced stages needs a replacement battery pack due to a design problem which kills a battery pack if the car is left uncharged for a few months. Where they found this Roadster was on the Tesla Motors Club website in a section called the Wrecked Roadster Registry. Apparently, according to speculation accompanying the images that were posted, the Roadster did make its way to Abu Dhabi, bought by a crown prince, oil sheik, and somehow eventually made its way back to the USA into the Tesla Roadster buyback program, ending up at a Tesla service center in San Rafael, California, to be disassembled for parts. Why would a Tesla service center be engaged in vehicle dismantling, you may ask? Well, let me explain. Since 2019, Tesla has been buying back Tesla Roadsters for parts, having collected just over 60 so far. This program was a result of the realization that the majority of Tesla Roadster parts are custom made and have been out of production for 10 years or more. Tesla Roadster parts inventories had been dwindling for years, and Tesla needed a simple fix for growing parts shortages, which normally would have been to reclassify the Roadster as end of life and discontinue support, which is what most manufacturers would have done. Instead, Tesla chose to spend millions by offering to buy back Roadsters to replenish parts inventories, offering fair market price and sometimes even more, which did two things. The increased demand raised asking prices for Roadsters, and reduced the number of cars in circulation helped raise valuations even further, making the Roadster even more rare. The pictures taken of VIN 75 We're at the San Rafael Service Center along with a couple of other Roadsters waiting to be rendered back into parts. These images are usually disturbing to the Roadster faithful. These buyback Roadsters are not always kept in ideal storage conditions. They typically sit outside due to space limitations at the service centers. And in the case of VIN 75, it appears the top caved in, exposing the interior of the car to the elements, including destroying the leather seats and other interior assemblies. This is especially troubling with VIN 75, a very early VIN, since this is one of the rapidly becoming collectible first signature 100 cars, with the carbon fiber plaque between the seats, which was autographed by early Tesla employees, partially missing in this car. As is sometimes the case, as our videos become popular, the remaining parties involved eventually pipe up and fill in the missing backstory. Anyone with information about Roadster VIN 75, able to provide more details, can contact us or leave notes in the video comments section down below. As I have always pointed out, Tesla Roadsters usually come with a backstory full of drama, often intrigue, and entertaining. This Roadster, once in a Crown Princess collection, is no exception. We hope these videos are entertaining, informational, and help focus everyone on the broader mission, which is to convert every ICE vehicle to EV. I'm Pete Gruber. Thank you for joining us. And be sure to check us out on Instagram and TikTok.